Right now, someone is getting under your skin. It might be a boss who ignores your hard work. It could be a partner who never truly listens. Or maybe it is a stranger online who loves to argue. Think about what is happening inside you right now. Your heart rate is climbing. Stress hormones are flooding your body. You are giving away your peace to someone who does not even care about you. But the most powerful people on earth have a secret. They have mastered the art of being completely unbothered. This is not because they are cold. It is because they understand human psychology deeply. Today, you will learn the exact mental framework to stay calm under pressure. You will learn to keep your balance when people mistreat you. You will turn difficult people into fuel for your own success. This is not about hiding your feelings. This is about rewiring your brain to respond from a position of strength. Welcome to Elite Summaries. On this channel, we break down the most powerful ideas to help you master your life. If you want to build an unshakable mind and gain an edge in this chaotic world, make sure to subscribe. We are here to help you grow every single day. Now, let's get back to the core of emotional mastery. The reason people trigger you easily is not a sign of weakness. Your brain is simply trying to protect you from threats. The problem is that your primitive brain is outdated. It cannot tell the difference between a predator and a sarcastic comment. Both trigger the same ancient survival circuits. When someone criticizes you, your brain sounds an alarm. Stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline hit your system. Your heart rate goes up and your rational thinking goes offline. This is why you say things you regret later. This is why you replay arguments in your head for hours. Every time you react emotionally, you strengthen these bad habits. You are training your brain to be more sensitive. If you have been triggered for years, it is because you have practiced it. The worst part is what happens after the trigger. You make decisions based on fear or anger. You damage your relationships and you miss big opportunities. Meanwhile, the person who upset you has moved on with their day. They have no idea about the mental chaos they caused. Emotional triggers are dangerous because they ripple out. You might snap at your family because your boss was mean. You might stop taking risks because someone laughed at your ideas. The person who triggered you is living in your head for free. They are controlling your choices and limiting your potential. You cannot avoid difficult people. They are everywhere. To achieve anything great, you will face rejection and criticism. The real answer is to change how you see these triggers. Think of them as chances to build mental muscle. Physical muscles only grow when they are stressed. Your emotional resilience works the same way. Every trigger is a chance to practice. Every difficult person is a personal trainer for your soul. People who are naturally calm are not born that way. They have just learned to reframe their reality. They know that a trigger is a choice, not an automatic reflex. They understand that someone's behavior says everything about them and nothing about you. Most people do not realize the true cost of being reactive. It is not just a minor loss of composure. It systematically destroys your future. Chronic stress from being triggered actually shrinks part of your brain. It makes you more sensitive to future stress. It is a vicious cycle. This also destroys your physical health. Frequent anger leads to heart disease and a weaker immune system. You age faster and you sleep worse. When you let others trigger you, you give them power over your lifespan. Your career also suffers. Reactive people are often passed over for promotions. They are seen as difficult or unpredictable. They burn bridges and make impulsive choices. Calmer people move ahead because they can be trusted under pressure. In relationships, reactivity is like poison. It creates tension and makes others walk on eggshells. Your friends might start to avoid you. You become the person everyone has to manage. This erodes respect and kills intimacy. True power comes from staying centered. Leaders and game changers do not let opinions derail them. They understand that their emotional state is their own responsibility. Every moment you spend upset is a moment wasted. Every decision made while triggered is usually a bad one. But those who trigger you are actually your greatest teachers. They show you exactly where you are still weak. They reveal your hidden fears and insecurities. They give you free therapy by highlighting what you haven't healed yet. When you see triggers this way, difficult people stop being obstacles. They become opportunities. Your brain is flexible, and you can rewire it. You can train yourself to stay calm under fire. You can respond with wisdom instead of pain. This is the heart of the detachment mindset. It is about knowing you are the ruler of your own mind. No one can enter your emotional space without your permission. Detachment does not mean being cold or disconnected. It means you stop needing others to act a certain way. You stop wasting energy on things you cannot control. You focus only on your own response. Other people's behavior is a reflection of their own internal struggle. If someone is rude, they are showing you their lack of skill. It has nothing to do with your value as a person. Your ego wants to make everything personal. If someone snaps at you, it is about their bad day. If someone criticizes your work, it is about their standards. The detached mind watches behavior with curiosity. You stop asking why they are doing this to you. You start asking what is happening inside them. This turns you from a victim into a student of human nature. Most triggers come from unmet expectations. You expect people to be fair or kind. When they are not, you get upset. But expectations are just premeditated resentments. When you stop needing people to be perfect, you free yourself. This does not mean you accept mistreatment. It means you know the difference between influence and control. You can influence how people treat you, but you cannot control them. When you accept this, you stop fighting losing battles. You start choosing your responses instead of just reacting. This requires metacognition, which is the ability to think about your thinking. You observe your feelings from a distance. You notice the trigger without acting on it. Imagine you are a scientist studying a subject. What patterns do you see in this person? What is driving them? This curiosity creates the distance you need to stay rational. You do not need others to validate your worth. Most triggers happen because we want approval. When you are detached, you validate yourself. You know your value is independent of any opinion. You maintain sovereignty over your own state. Your brain is always rewiring itself. Every time you stay calm, you strengthen a new path. Understanding neuroscience gives you an advantage. The emotional brain is twice as fast as the rational brain. By the time you realize what happened, you are already upset. Traditional advice to just stay calm often fails for this reason. You need to create a buffer between the event and your reaction. This is called response flexibility. It is a pause that you can train. One great tool is box breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold empty for 4. This tells your nervous system that you are safe. It physically shuts down the stress response. Another tool is cognitive reframing. Your brain responds to your interpretation, not reality. Two people can see the same event differently. You can see a critique as an attack or as data. The key is to have these frames ready before you need them. Tell yourself that they are having a hard day. Tell yourself this is a chance to practice patience. Labeling your emotions also helps. Simply saying you feel frustrated reduces the intensity. It moves the activity from your emotional center to your rational center. Mindfulness is another massive advantage. It is about watching your thoughts without getting lost in them. You don't need to sit for hours to do this. Just pay attention to your body during the day. Notice the tension in your shoulders and breathe into it. Use temporal distancing when you are upset. Ask yourself if this will matter in a year. Most things that feel huge now are actually tiny. Learning to sit with discomfort is a superpower. Emotions are temporary. They rise, they peak, and they fade if you don't feed them. Every trigger reveals a part of your inner map. If criticism hurts too much, your self-confidence needs work. If someone makes you feel powerless, your boundaries are weak. Triggers are like emotional X-rays. They show you exactly where the fractures are. Use this feedback to become stronger before the stakes get higher. This shifts your whole relationship with difficult people. You can even feel gratitude for them. They are providing free resilience training. Look for the specific lesson in every hard interaction. If someone dismisses your ideas, learn to be more persuasive. If someone tries to manipulate you, strengthen your boundaries. This approach helps you feel compassion. You realize that hurt people hurt people. Their behavior is about their own struggle. Ask yourself what a master would do in this moment. This shifts you out of victim mode immediately. Difficult people are your personal trainers. They push you past your comfort zone so you can grow. This skill lets you find value in any situation. You become someone who can find strength in any struggle. You stop caring about being right and start caring about being wise. You must build psychological boundaries. These are internal structures that protect you. Real boundaries are about controlling your own responses. An energy boundary means you don't absorb other people's feelings. Many people are emotional sponges. They take on the stress of everyone in the room. This makes you ineffective. You cannot help someone drown if you are drowning too. Empathy is understanding a feeling. Emotional contagion is catching it. Maintain your own stable presence. You have a choice about which emotions you allow into your system. Use emotional deflection. If someone is angry, view it as rain. You can see it without getting soaked. Take responsibility for your own life and nobody else's. Most triggers happen because we try to manage others. Release the illusion of control. Stop walking on eggshells. Speak your truth. Do not be held hostage by someone else's offense. Their reaction is their job to manage, not yours to fix. You also need a meaning-making boundary. You decide what your life means. If someone calls you names, that is their story, not yours. You are the author. Filter their input through your own values. Finally, use an attention boundary. Your attention is your most valuable resource. Do not let people pull you into their drama. Not every conflict needs your presence. Be selective. Boundaries don't make you cold. They make you more effective. You have more to give when you aren't constantly drained. For intense situations, you need advanced strategies. One is emotional aikido. Redirect their force instead of fighting it. If someone attacks your competence, don't defend. Ask them what specific results they want to see. This turns an attack into a dialogue. Use perspective stacking. Quickly think of 5 different reasons they might be acting this way. This prevents your mind from getting stuck on the worst one. Try strategic vulnerability. Acknowledge your flaws before they can use them against you. If you are comfortable with your mistakes, no one can shame you with them. This builds real trust and shows true confidence. Use temporal anchoring. Remind yourself of your long-term goals during the fight. Ask how this moment fits into your big vision. This keeps you from getting lost in the drama. Learn energy transmutation. Turn anger into determination. Turn hurt into compassion. Use the energy for something constructive. Know when to use strategic disengagement. Steal back your time. Say you need to think before responding. This prevents you from doing something you will regret. It shows maturity. Practice real-time reappraisal. Ask empowering questions while the trigger is happening. How can I use this to get better? What is this teaching me? This makes you someone who thrives under pressure. There are 4 main types of difficult people. First is the controller. They micromanage because they are afraid. Give them small choices so they feel in control, while you keep your autonomy. Second is the attention seeker. They create drama to be seen. Give them attention when they are good, but ignore the drama. Third is the critic. They find fault to feel superior. Thank them for the feedback and ask for specific solutions. This forces them to be helpful. Fourth is the victim. They love to complain but hate solutions. Don't solve their problems. Ask them what they think their options are. Set time limits on these talks. Understanding these patterns keeps you from taking it personally. You can respond with compassion, but keep your peace. Non-reactive responses are your best weapon. They refuse to play the game. When someone attacks, use curious inquiry. Ask them to explain what they mean. This turns you into an investigator. Use emotional validation. Acknowledge their feelings without agreeing with their facts. People often attack because they feel unheard. Use strategic agreement. Find one small thing they are right about. This removes the fight. Use concerned redirection. Ask if they are okay because they seem very stressed. This goes to the heart of the issue. Use graceful deflection to stay focused on the goal. Use transparent vulnerability to show honest impact. This takes great courage and often ends the conflict. These only work if they are authentic. Even if the other person stays mean, you keep your dignity. As you master your emotions, your social circle will change. You will attract mature people. Drama seekers will find you boring because you don't react. This improves your career and your home life. You become a natural leader. People look to you for stability. This influence comes from self-mastery, not control. Be consistent. Trust is built when you are steady every time. Speak to people's higher nature. Model what is possible. Show others that chaos is not required. Your mastery is a gift to everyone you meet. Build daily habits for calm. Morning conditioning is vital. Do not check your phone first thing. Start with breathing and visualization. See yourself handling the day's challenges perfectly. Use strategic journaling at night. Analyze your triggers. What went well? What will you change? This trains your brain to learn. Use progressive stress inoculation. Seek out small challenges to build your tolerance. Take a cold shower or speak up in a meeting. Practice mindful observation all day. Watch your feelings like clouds. Manage your energy. Take breaks before you are exhausted. Schedule hard tasks when you are fresh. Finally, transform your view of criticism and rejection. They are not threats, they are just information. Separate the message from the delivery. Someone might have a good point, but a bad attitude. Extract the value anyway. Have a criteria for whose opinion matters. Do they have expertise? Do they care about you? If not, let it go. Mine every critique for a kernel of truth. Respond with curiosity and a commitment to growth. Rejection is just redirection. It tells you that the fit or the timing was wrong. It brings you closer to the right yes. Build rejection resilience by focusing on the process. Celebrate your courage for trying. Develop internal validation. When your worth is internal, external storms cannot shake you. View life as a game with levels. Difficulties mean you are leveling up. See yourself as a scientist and a martial artist. Every interaction is practice. You are the author of your story. Every setback is a plot twist for your growth. You are contributing to a better world by being a source of peace. Build systems to protect yourself. Design your environment for calm. Curate your information diet. Choose your friends wisely. Create buffer zones between tasks. Automate your stress management. When you integrate these skills, emotional mastery becomes your natural state. You become truly unshakable. Not because life is easy, but because you are ready for anything. This is the path to authentic power and genuine freedom. Keep growing and keep mastering your mind.